Hello, YouTube. It is Ayana, aka the Crafty Notary, here with another coaching video. Okay, so initially I got two questions. I already answered the first question, which was relating to an EIN. The second portion of that question I never did answer. And in an effort to not prolong this video any more weeks, because I should have gotten this video out um, a long time ago. So, in an effort not to prolong it any longer, we're just going to wing it. We're just going to go with it. So, I haven't done major research on all of this. I haven't like put together anything um, that um, that is of that will pertain to the video. Okay, so we're just going to go from there. So today we're talking about the Google Business Profile, and let me just take this back for a second before I get into that. To talk about what the Google Business Profile is. So your Google Business Profile is basically a profile that you manage on Google. It is like akin to a Yellow Pages advertising. If you're old enough to remember what Yellow Pages are or were, but it is like the Yellow Pages for the internet. And Google competes with Yelp for their listings. However, on Yelp, you actually have to pay money well, it's free to get listed, but in order to gain any type of real traction, you need to pay for that. And a lot of people just don't want to do that. And so with Google, you do get the business profile for free. And then if you want to ramp it up and do a little more and get a little more razzle dazzle, then you can pay for Google Ads. So you also have to pay on Google if you want to showcase your profile to a wider audience. But initially, there's no cost. And as long as you build your profile out properly, you will get advertising specifically in the local areas where you live. So that is what Google Business Profile is in a nutshell. So let's just talk about it really quickly, or let's just talk about it. So if you go to Google, good old Google, and just type in Google Business Profile, you come up to www.google.com/business, and it has get listed on Google Profile. So let's just read like what's here, as if you can't read yourself, but we'll just read what's here. People do turn to Google search and Google Maps uh, um, to find business. They will oftentimes type in something, for example, notary near me or notary in my whatever city they live in or in this city or a notary in the zip code. So it does behoove you to have a Google business profile if you are running a notary or loan signing agent business. And in my mind, they're one and the same. So again, it is free. There's no cost. It's easy to manage. You can add your hours. You can personalize. You can make posts. We'll go over all of that. And so you can add essential info, share your photos, your logo, all of that stuff. Connect with your customers by creating posts and offers and events and reviews. So reviews is the big thing to the algorithm of Google, and this creates credibility to your posting. So you can also send and receive direct messages. You can also create a frequently asked questions section. All right, you can showcase your products. You can know how your customers do find you. So you do get analytics, and you do have the ability to go in and look at analytics. So you can see how many calls, how many messages, how many bookings. You can actually connect your booking right to Google Business Profile. So let's um, sign up for Google Business Profile. Now, I don't know how far I can go with this because I already have one. So let's just see how far we can get, and then I'll show you mine. And actually, you know what? We're going to just go with these instructions. So you're going to go to create a profile. That's going to open in another page. You're going to type in your business name or um, and then add your business. So let's just say notary 123. And this is a good way to figure out whether or not somebody else in the world already has your name. And so as you can see, it's going to ask you for your business category. And we come back here, enter the name of business. Next, get your business category. And so notary, just start typing in notary, it gives you that. And you're going to click next. And then it's going to ask, do you want to add a location that people can visit, like a store or an office? I'm going to say no because my business is ran from my home. Where do you serve your customers? So let's say I serve my customers in the Tampa Bay area, and you can add more than one. And you can add a phone number. So I'm going to add my business number. You can also add your website. And now I'm not going to go all the way through with this. All right. And it wouldn't even let me anyway. So we'll go back to the instructions. You're going to add your phone number and then you're going to click finish. All right. And so you can also create a website from your information. Google does have free websites. And so I do say if you don't have a website, utilize Google to create a website. And that way you have some sort of website to post to your Google business profile. Having a website is one of the main ways to optimize your Google business profile because you're taking the traffic from Google and filtering it to a website. So you're driving traffic from Google over to your website. And so Google business profiles with website have a little bit more credibility. All right. And then you click finish. So there is a verification option. They do recommend you verify your information. And I think a lot of people get hung up on this portion here. You can do verify now. It says find the red banner and then click verify or verify later. If you're not authorized to manage the business profile for the chain, then you have to find the person that is authorized to do so. So here are some best practices. Create only one business profile for the area you serve in. If it doesn't have a storefront, you must hide your business address. During initial setup, you should select that you're a serviced area business. Um, and let's see. And so this might be one of the main steps that people are missing and one reason why they are not getting verified. So if your business is already verified and it displays its address, you must remove or hide your business address. After it's hidden, your business only shows your service address. So you do have to do that. And then you can add or remove members from your profile in order to manage it. So for example, this here is my personal Google, and it also manages my Crafty Notary profile. So, and sorry for the wheezing, guys. I guess my lungs are not acting right today. So let's just look at my profile and go from there. And so if you see on the back end, this is what the back end of the Google Business Profile looks like. So it looks like I've had 121 customer interactions. And I guess that's from this period, May 2023 to October 2023. But you can isolate any month. So I had 15 in September. I had 20 in August. I had 32 in July. And and 31. So it looks like I had some really good interactions. So far, I've had none in October. All right. And so you can look at all of the transactions that you've had and grow your business. It also shows that I had 1,808 people look at my profile. And it even gives you a device breakdown. So people have looked at my profile predominantly from a mobile device. Second from a desktop. Third was from Google Maps on a desktop, and 1% was Google Maps on a mobile. And then 468 searches show my business profile, which that's a really good number for this time frame. And see if you change the month or change the time frame, it changes the numbers. So May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months. So the last 6 months, I've shown up 468 times in somebody's search. And the biggest search that I've shown up in was Notary Near Me. Okay. And then Notary, followed by Notary Wesley Chapel, followed by the Crafty Notary, followed by my phone number. I don't know, they Google my phone number. And then you can even click see more, and there's more. So those are less than 15. Best Noble Notary in Tampa. So I showed up there. Free services, not sure why I showed up there, but my services are not free. But you get the gist there. So that's this section here with the analytics. Then you can edit your profile. And you edit your profile here by adding in your business name, your description. It's best to get everything filled out as much as possible. Okay. And in your description, you want to have keywords for searches. So, for example, I have Hillsborough County, Pasco County, Hernando County, professional notary services right to your door. Um, we provide online services. So if they look for online notary, I have that there. Um, different types of documents that I um, notarize. My opening date, which was May 2021. My website's there. No business location. Service areas are here. My business hours right now are open with no main hours. So I did have specific hours, but I decided to take them off because I'm no longer doing Saturdays. Well, I never did Sundays, and I'm no longer doing Saturdays except for by appointment that I make only. And then there's some other things you can put where you identify as a woman or Black owned, whether you're LGBTQ plus friendly. There's highlights, appointment required. I offer online appointments. So all of those things are in the business information. The next one is the reviews. So again, this is the area that you really want to focus on when you get your profile. So once your profile's all built out and you're ready to go, the next step you want to do is start asking for reviews. Now, I do have some reviews, excuse me, from just a couple of notary friends. I would not advise or suggest that you go to all of your friends and family and have them leave you a review. I would say make your review honest. If you've performed a service for someone, have them leave you a review. Now, with that said, my notary friends, I have been witnesses for them. They may have given me a signing that I handled, and so I've performed a service for them, and so they left me a review. Okay. And then I return the favor. But for the most part, I ask each and every customer for a review. And in order to get your more reviews, this is your review link. You can email it, WhatsApp it, or Facebook it. You can also just click here and copy it. And what I do is I created a Google Keep or notes where I have this link there so that I can just put it into a text very easily. I also created a QR code that I put on the envelopes on the outside of my loan signing envelopes. So on the outside of my loan signing envelopes, I've created a label, and I don't have an example, otherwise I would show you, but I created a label that has my business name, my phone number, my website, and this QR code, which leads you to my Google review. And when I am doing a signing, once I am finished and I'm ready to check the documents to make sure nothing is missed, because that's my second line of defense as far as making sure I have no errors in my signings. I hand them the packet with their copy and I ask them to leave me a review while I'm checking the documents. 9 times out of 10, people will leave you a review right then and there. I also, it's not on this one. Uh, I don't have a card here with it on there. I moved my office, and so I don't have all of my stuff. But I also have business cards with that QR code on the back. So on the back of my business cards, that QR code is there, so I can just whip my business card out. And this is how my business card kind of looks. It doesn't look like this anymore, but then on the back, it has the QR code. And I have them leave me a review. So I try not to hesitate with asking for a review. I have 42. My goal was to have 100 by the end of this year. I don't think I'm going to get there. But another important thing that you want to do is you want to interact with the review. So as you can see, these are my newest reviews. They both gave me a 5-star and I have responded. The key to responding to reviews is to make sure you put keywords in your response. So I said, thank you so much for allowing me to notarize your power of attorney, POA, today. It was my pleasure. Now, I don't do that on each and every review. This one I just simply said was my pleasure. Thank you for the review. Or I could have said, thank you for the 5-star review right here. It's my pleasure to close the sale of your home. Thank you for the 5-star review. So as you can see, and now you can like them. So I'm glad that you can. I kind of started out just doing this, just a little emoji here, an emoji here. And so sometimes I put the emoji now, but for the most of the time, I try to leave feedback that is valuable. And so this one, it was my pleasure to marry you and your husband and your hubby. So um, you want to make sure you're leaving keywords in your feedback for your reviews. Messages are here. I've only gotten one message before, as you can see here. Well, no, I guess I've gotten a bunch of messages over time, 2 this year, 3 last year. So this is where your messages will come. You can also add photos. You can add photos to let customers see inside your business. So if you have photos of yourself out in the field doing your thing, add those photos here. You can add a logo and you can add a cover photo. And as you can see here, here are some of the photos for my company. And I've added these photos or these posts. And then someone who left me a review added this from a conference. I don't like the picture, but I cannot remove it. So it is what it is. This is performance advertise your products. Oh, I forgot to cancel that one. You want to put your products here. I don't have any products because I'm not a product-based business. So I don't have any products. But here I have all of my services. So I have notarization. Utilize AI to come up with all the names of the services. And as you can see, look at this. Tons. Okay. Utilize ChatGPT to come up with different names, and I've just collected all those names over time. And then bookings, you can put your link here. So my link is there to my booking website. I use Zoho, and so my link is there so they can book right from my website. People can call you directly from Google. So especially if they're on their mobile phone, they can just hit call and call you. So I don't have any call history. And then Q&A, you can add FAQs to your profile. And this is also another way to boost your algorithm. And so add questions that people normally ask you. And so this was one about, does a crafty notary do apostilles? What's the process? So I got that. Does a crafty notary do notarizations for patients at the hospital or nursing home? Does a crafty notary provide notarization through Zoom? No, she does not. What kind of identification do I need? And I got some there. Do you do notarizations anywhere in Pasco County? So I have that there. And so that's another thing you want to make sure that you're adding. Up here, you can see what your profile strength is. And so if you see, I have a little slither left. So let's see what happens if I complete. Oh, it wants me to add business hours, which I don't want to add business hours. I don't want to do that. And then it wants me to do free advertising or advertising. So you get $500 free advertising credit. I have never advertised. I am planning on doing that. Just haven't done it yet. So my profile strength stayed the same. And then you can add an update. You can make posts to your customers. So if you're going to be closed or something like that, you can add that. I would say do not put your contact information in the description. Put that in the photo. So if you create it with Canva, oh wait, is it the other way around? One of those ways it works and one it doesn't. But you can also add a button for them to book or learn more or call now or do anything like that. And so those are there. And then you can also click the button to ask for reviews, get your link for the review. So that's Google Business Profile in a nutshell. There's not a lot to it. Um, and this is how it looks when you are working on it. If you want to see how it looks um, from a different phone, then you can, like use a different email or something like that, or just uh, Google yourself from somebody else's phone. These are updates that I put here. At one point, I had a social media manager, and so she was posting all of this stuff for me. So I had glowing reviews, all of that stuff. So those are all posts that were posted to my platform, my Google Business Profile. And then there's also pictures, but I don't know how to show you the pictures. If you Google the Crafty Notary, you will be able to see the pictures. So, and then directly below that, you see there's my website, there's my Thumbtack, there's my YouTube, I'm on MapQuest, I'm on Nextdoor, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Yelp, Online Notaries Public, Podbean, because I did a podcast, and Notary Resume, don't know what that is. Sunbiz. So I end up showing up quite a few places and then it kind of trails off. And then my ayanalugo.com even shows up. So that is what you want when you are creating your Google Business Profile. You want your business to be in the algorithm and you want your business to show up. So if I type in notary near me, so if I type in notary near me, UPS is the first business up at the top. But as you see, I'm the third business, number 3. And this works if I, type in. So if I type in notary Wesley Chapel, my friend Melissa is number 2. I don't know Tammy, but shout out to Tammy. But Melissa shows up and then I show up right after her. So that's basically what you want to do when you are creating these profiles. You want to make sure that you are showing up in the algorithm. Okay. The next thing that I want to say is that when you do show up like this, don't be dismayed by being number 3, because I know her and I know there's certain things she doesn't do. She predominantly does a lot of weddings. So I give all my weddings to her, big weddings. She gives all her runs. She shoots them my way. I don't know Tammy, but maybe Tammy doesn't answer her phone. And I've actually gotten calls where people have said, I've called 3 people and they didn't answer the phone and you did. So, or that person charged too much, or something like that. So, don't be you want to show up on the first page, but don't be afraid to be like number 3. But you want to be on this very first page here. You don't want to be where you have to click next. Okay? So, that is it in a nutshell. That is it in a nutshell, and I wanna get rid of this picture. I gotta figure out how to do that. I'm gonna add another photo, so need to get rid of this picture. Um, and that is Google Business Profile in a nutshell. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. If you are new here, what is this on my shirt? Oh, I think that's part of the shirt. No, it's chocolate from a donut. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and join the Crafty Notary family with all of my antics. Do I got something on my nose? Good grief. Join in on the antics, right? I keep it real, 100% real here. There's no charades, no shenanigans, okay? But I do keep it professional when I'm dealing with my clients. So leave a comment. I answer each and every comment. And if you are interested in free coaching, drop a comment below, send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, or shoot me an email address to info@thecraftynotary.com, and I'll be sure to answer your question here. So get free coaching. Don't pay, get it for free. I'll answer it here on YouTube. And until the next time, see you later.